All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. What's up, guys? Today's lesson is going to be Heathens by 21 Pilots. This song is amazing and it's actually really easy to play. So we are in standard tuning with no capo. And not only are we going to go over chords and strumming, but I actually have an awesome picking pattern in here for you guys that kind of mimics the piano that you hear in the beginning of the song. So we're gonna go over that, but first we're actually going to get into chords, and we are going to start with a C major. Our second chord is an A minor. Then we have an E major, an E minor, and our last chord is actually a bar chord. I know some of you are gonna be like, bye guitar goddess, bye. Alright, so we are going to build a B sus2, so just make sure you're barring it nicely, then have your other fingers over here, and strum down from the A string. Alright, on to strumming patterns. I have 4 different patterns for you guys, so let's start with the intro verse section. So you have the option of either doing the picking pattern that I'm going to show you after this, or you can actually do a simple down strum that just sounds like this. So you're like, all my friends are heathens. If you want to continue with picking in the verse, you totally can, but it actually starts picking up a beat. So what I recommend doing is some palm muting. I'm going to show you 2 different options here. The first one is the easiest one. So it's just down strums, but not like this. We want them to be muted like this. And we're going to be doing 8 down strums per chord. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the second pattern is my personal favorite just because it has a little bit more oomph to it. So it actually sounds like this. So to achieve that, it's 1 up strum, so up, mute, mute, down. And you're gonna do that twice for each chord, so. All right, and our last pattern is going to be down, 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 up. And this actually goes with the chorus, so it's down, 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 up. Really simple, easy pattern, but that is pretty much it for all of our strumming patterns. If you don't want to use any of these, you can totally make up your own or just do whatever you like. All right, guys, real quick before we actually get into the song, I just want to let you know I have a printable PDF lesson for Heathens. So if you would like to have the lyrics and the chords together, as well as the picking pattern on the reverse side, this is available on my Patreon page. I'll have it linked down below for you guys so you can go check it out and sign up. It's only $3 a month to become a patron, and you actually get access to all of my printable lessons. So not just this one, all of them. For all of my tutorials, you get behind the scenes content and a monthly chance to win a song tutorial of your choice. And the best part of it is that it allows me to continue posting free lessons for you guys on YouTube as a full-time career. And I appreciate my patrons so much because they just give me amazing feedback, and it's kind of like a place where I can like test future things that I'm doing. So if you're interested, definitely go check it out. All right, now let's go ahead and jump into a close-up and look at that picking pattern. All right, so the picking in the song is actually really simple. So I'm starting off on the C major chord, and the picking that I'm going to show you for the C major applies exactly the same to the A minor chord as well, so just keep that in mind. So starting with my thumb, I'm going to pluck here on the A string, then my pinky on the high E string, then my index finger on the G string, and then my middle finger, I don't want to flick you guys off, on the B string. So all together it'll sound like this. And then for A minor, the same exact thing. Alright, and the last chord that we're actually going to pick is the E major, and this one's just a little bit different because we're actually going to be repeating the last 3 strings, so it's going to sound like this. So taking that nice and slow, E, E, G, B, E, G, B, So the full pattern will sound like this. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room, people who have rooms of people that they loved one day locked away. Just because we check guns at the door doesn't mean our brains would change. Hand grenades. You don't know the psychopath sitting next to you. You don't know the murderer sitting next to you. You wonder how to get here sitting next to you. After all I said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. And then you go into the second verse, so it's same thing as the first, but we're actually just going to go ahead and just blow on over to the very last part of the verse because it's so repetitive. Alright, so starting with that last line in the second verse, it goes, you'll wonder how to get here sitting next to you. After all I said, please don't forget. So the part that I just did where it's the chorus but I sing it a little bit higher, it's the same exact chord, so it's all my friends are heathens, sing it slow. Watch it. So what I did was I just muted it, so at the very last strum on that E major I went strum, kill it. So I immediately come back, so alright, and then the very last part of the song is just the outro, and it's actually the same chord progression as the chorus, so C major, A minor, E major, so it's going to go, why'd you go, you knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to bust. It looks like you might be one of us. Alright, so that's how you play Heathens by 21 Pilots. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to my videos and you want to see more awesome tutorials like this, you should totally subscribe down below, hit that button, and become a part of the Guitar Goddess community. And if you guys have any song requests that you want to let me know that you have, totally leave those down below in the comments. I always read them. And that's basically how I figured out to teach the song, because pretty much everybody wanted to learn this song and everybody let me know down below in the comments on all of my videos. So I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Peace out!